One of three people charged in connection with a chaotic incident in Cranston involving ATVs and off-road bikes appeared in court today.
22-year-old Kamani Mitchell is facing multiple charges following this scene right here on New Year's Day, which injured a police officer.
12 News reporter Brandon TRUITT is live at court in Warwick with the details on what prosecutors say happened on Friday. Brandon?
Well, Mike and Shannon, police say this involves dozens of off-road vehicles, a multi-city pursuit, and an officer that was run over and sent to the hospital. That officer has since been released from there, but police believe there was intent behind these actions, with the first suspect in court today. This is a look at the moment on New Year's Day when Cranston police met roughly 30 motorbikes and ATVs on Atwood Avenue, the group allegedly weaving through streets and ignoring traffic signs.
Something about this seems a little bit like something's going to happen.
Police say a bike was used to block traffic. When police went to approach the driver, they say the officer was pushed, leading that officer to make an arrest. As the officer worked to apprehend 23-year-old Cheyenne Boivay, police say 33-year-old Eduardo Rivera drove his motorcycle over the officer's legs and then kept going.
I'll let no plea enter us to the whole case.
And that's where police say 22-year-old Kamani Mitchell comes in. After Eduardo Rivera allegedly ran over the officer, a chase began, running from Cranston through Johnston before ending here on Union Avenue in Providence. Police say Mitchell helped Rivera get away. Both ran from police when the ATV stalled. They were caught a short time later. Mitchell was in court Monday via video conference from the ACI. He faces 5 counts, the most serious a felony, possession of crack cocaine. The judge ordered his bail set at $15,000. It's worth noting that Cranston prosecutors wanted that bail set much higher than that. The Cranston police chief today tells me that the only vehicle that was registered was the bike that was used laid on the road there to block traffic. They tell me that the plate was actually removed from that motorcycle and was hiding in the driver's bag. Live in Warwick, Brandon TRUITT, 12 News.
The latest now on a chase from Cranston to Providence last Friday that led to an injured police officer and 3 suspects facing charges. One of those suspects was in court today. 12 News reporter Brandon TRUITT joins us live from Kent County Court in Warwick with what he learned at the arraignment. Brandon?
Well, Shannon, police described the moments as pure chaos. Dozens of off-road vehicles taking over the streets. We know an officer was run over and had to be sent to the hospital. And today, the first of the suspects were in front of a judge.
I'll let no plea enter us to the whole case.
22-year-old Kamani Mitchell of Providence in front of a judge Monday via video conference from the ACI. Mitchell faces 5 charges, including resisting arrest and reckless driving. The most serious, a felony, possession of crack cocaine. Police say Mitchell was just one of the people involved in this incident on New Year's Day. Surveillance video showing a group of about 30 motorcycles and ATVs riding along Atwood Avenue in Cranston.
It was crazy. I haven't seen anything like that.
Police say the group was weaving in and out of traffic, ignoring the rules of the road. At one point, a motorcyclist stopped and later biked down to block traffic. Police say she pushed the officer when he went to arrest her.
Something about this seems a little bit like something's going to happen.
And it did. The group started circling the officer. Police say a helmet was used to bust out the back windshield of the cruiser. Things really reached a boiling point when a motorcyclist allegedly drove over the arresting officer's legs. Police say it was 23-year-old Cheyenne Boivay who blocked traffic and 33-year-old Eduardo Rivera who allegedly ran over the officer. They will be in court in a few weeks. Police say Mitchell comes into the picture when he helped Eduardo Rivera flee the scene. A police chase went from Cranston to Johnston to Providence where it ended. This video showing the yellow ATV stopped Friday night on Union Ave on the Route 10 overpass. After running from police, Mitchell was caught a short time later in a nearby junkyard and taken to the ACI. And the judge ended up giving Mitchell a $15,000 bail. Cranston prosecutors wanted to see that number much higher. It's worth noting that the officer that was sent to the hospital on Friday is now home recovering. Live in Warwick, Brandon TRUITT, 12 News.